It's your favorite accountant. I help content creators increase their income by 50% using tax and accounting strategies for content creators so that they can just enjoy growing their platform and growing their business. And we're going to discuss the top 20 tax write-offs that you can take right now as a content creator. Number 1, equipment, backdrops, cameras, tripods, lights, lenses. That's all of the equipment that you can write off right now. The category will be equipment, and then what type of equipment, like the ones I just named, tripod, things like that. Write off number 2, any props, costumes, costumes like sheen, outfits, wigs, any props that you have. Number 3, home office space. So you can deduct up to 300 square feet of your home office. So like mortgage and also rent as well, if you're using that space just for work. Number 4, your internet bill. Number 5, your phone bill. These 2 things you can actually write off like a percentage, because if you use it for a percentage of your work. So, if you're scrolling through Instagram reels, trying to figure out what content to make, if you're writing subs, if you're editing content, those are all things that you could, you're using your phone for, that you're using the internet for. So those are also write-offs for number 4 and 5. Write-off number 6, software apps. So like Canva, Lightroom, CapCut, editing tools, anything that you're using to make your content better is a write-off, which would be software app. Number 7, website domain. So like you're paying for a domain name, like a website, if you're paying for like a work email, that's also a write-off. Number 8, ads. So IG ads, TikTok ads, promo, sponsorship videos. Number 9, travel and expenses. So Uber, lifting. Say you're like doing like a collab or something with a creator, right? And you need to fly out or you need a hotel. Those are all would be considered write-offs if it's for your business, if you're actually going out there to do business. Number 10, meals and entertainment. So like if you're editing videos and you're sipping on your smoothie from Smoothie King, you're writing subs, that would be considered a meal because you're working while you're sipping. 11, makeup. So like you can a lot of people don't know this, but you can actually separate your makeup from your personal and make it business and personal. So for example, like if you're a cosplayer, you might not need to like separate a lot of your makeup just because that is a necessary and an ordinary expense for your business. But let's say someone who doesn't do cosplay, doesn't wear a lot of makeup, you would need to separate your business makeup that you use specifically on camera for your business and from your personal makeup so that you can write it off. So you can write off the business makeup. Number 12, subscriptions. So like streaming platforms that you use to do research. YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. OF is kind of like, I don't know, that I'll have to do a little more research on that, but I don't think that would be considered like for research purposes. But anyway, but subscriptions that you have, streaming for basically that you use to stream and research for your content. Number 13, courses. So like if you're taking a course from an OnlyFans creator who's helping you make more money and promote your OnlyFans, for example, or taxes. Maybe you're doing a tax course. I have a tax course as well for OnlyFans creators that kind of dives deeper into this stuff. But I'm really just giving a lot of this information out. Number 15, bank fees. Any fees that you pay to your platform. So like YouTube takes 20%, right? I think 10 or 20%. OnlyFans takes 20%. That's not coming off of they're not deducting that for you. You need to deduct that yourself and make sure that you're writing off any bank fees, platform fees, and processing fees, anything you're using to get paid. If you get your 1099 NEC and it says like 8,000, but you had 20%, you need to deduct, 20% from that. You need to keep track of your 20% that you're paying to OF so that you can deduct that from your tax return. Number 16, office supplies. So pen, paper, notepad, pencils, things like that. 17, furniture. So like, you have office furniture, your bed, if you're not sleeping in it, to go to sleep, if you're just using it for content specifically. Couches, any office furniture that you have that you only use for work. 18, professional services. So like tax, consultations, lawyer fees, bookkeeping services. And the number 19 is like any rentals. So Airbnb rentals, hotels, cars. Are you shooting content with the cars? Things like that. Then 20 is like any, like your phone or a computer. Should have put that one a little earlier, but yeah, phone, computer, and those are my top 20 write-offs. If you can add another one in there or have any questions, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.